I'm in a dangerous, sketchy situation right now. I ended up just straight lining it straight up so I could get up here and run from these thunderclouds. It is 6:15 a.m. and I am, it's my last day in Yosemite. I'm gonna be leaving Yosemite through Dorothy Lake Pass at some point this morning. I'm just real melancholy to see, go. I've just loved my time here. Not only do we have Dorothy Pass coming early, but then we have a wicked climb around 15 miles in. And I'm climbing up to where I'm gonna tend to my campsite tonight. Is gonna be up there. But the notable thing about up there is that there's no water anywhere. So for hundreds of miles, I've had abundant water literally everywhere. Today, on the final climb, in the last part of my hike today, I'm gonna have to load up this pack and carry probably 4 liters of water, maybe 5, all the way up. And it's gonna be a killer, especially coming late in the day. But what we're gonna do today, the idea is to set up, we're setting up at a tent site that's about 5 or 6 miles from the side trail that's gonna lead us tomorrow to Kennedy Meadows North, which is the next place I'm going. Today, the entire day, I don't think I'm gonna get wet. It's 8:30 a.m., I'm about 6 miles in, and this is Dorothy Lake. And this is one of the last bits of scenery that I'm gonna see and that I'm gonna pass in Yosemite. And I think it's just an amazing reminder of just how special this place is, Yosemite. I'm climbing Dorothy Lake Pass right now. It's my official exit. I'll be leaving the park within the hour. But I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed my time here. To have Dorothy Lake as this sort of final farewell, it's amazing. And it's, it's a memory I'm gonna cherish, forever. It's about 8:45 and I'm 7 miles into my hike this morning, and I'm standing at the top of Dorothy Lake Pass, and you can see Dorothy Lake itself behind me, and I am officially exiting Yosemite. This is it. According to my phone, I'm standing just inside the border, and I'm just about to walk into the snow, actually. I guess it's since Father's Day, which is when I was bordering and just entering the park, I have not been able to stop thinking about my kids and just being struck, by the dichotomy of how stunningly beautiful this place is, and how much pain and suffering I have to endure, to see this, and how much my kids are suffering, and just how bad I was abused by my and by the court system and by the justice system. Okay, it's really pretty on the other side of Dorothy Lake Pass too, so even outside of Yosemite, it's gorgeous. This right here is my little, I call it my wallet. It's a little like Ziploc bag, and I keep all my permits in there. But what I also have are, I've been picking flowers, like little flower petals off the ground, and saving them, and I'm bringing them to my mom. My mom passed away last year from brain cancer, and I know she would have loved this hike. She had Ansel Adams pictures framed on her wall. The moment that I decided to go public with my story was at my mom's funeral. She ran their pro bono organization, and what she did was she hooked up people who couldn't afford lawyers. She would find lawyers for them and help them. And she went to war with judges. And after she passed away, this largest newspaper in Syracuse really wrote a touching tribute to her. I was a victim of false allegations of domestic violence, of child abuse. The judge, Ariel Chesler, he's a Supreme Court judge in the state of New York. He's a crook. He refused to allow my children to attend my mom's funeral. And the disgusting thing, the grandmother who is allowed to see my children is the matriarch of a family of pornographers. The difference between my mother, who the judge said I could not even my children attend the funeral, and the maternal grandmother, just the most evil person that you could be. The family that spent $500,000 trying to discredit and destroy me. And that was the moment. And I'm bringing these flowers to my mom in tribute to her. It's 10 a.m. I'm 10 miles in, and I am standing next to the 1,000 mile marker on the PCT. It's an amazing morning. There was a previous mile marker, but I'm gonna go with this one because I did my 10 by 10. This bridge is apparently out, but I'm gonna cross it. It looks like just the railing is out. It is 1:30, we're about 16 miles in. I just stopped for a little lunch. I'm pretty sure this is the heaviest pack that I've carried since I've been on the PCT. I have 5 liters of water, and we are going straight up Levitt Peak. Have a monster climb right now. I will say it is just amazing how fast, you know, the topography and the geography and just everything changes. This morning, all the mountains were exposed white granite rock of this high Sierra. And just a couple miles later, you know, 10 miles later, these are big mountains, but they're dirt covered, you know, they're not that granite. Even like the type of trail is changing. I don't know if you can see the switchbacks. It's thundering out, and that's a big problem for me. All right, I'm in a dangerous, sketchy situation right now. I just came up, I guessed the wrong switchback and had to traverse through a snowfield. That was extremely slippery and dangerous. I ended up just straight lining it straight up so I could get up here and run from these thunderclouds. They're all coming, man, and I gotta go. If you could draw like a line of mountains, this cloud is on the other side, not of like, it's hard to see, there's like two mountains, not of this pass, but this one. The clouds on the other side, I got like that side of that mountain. It's the second mountain, that's Levitt. That was where I was gonna camp tonight, and I think that that's in the clear. If I'm going there, my bailout point is if it starts thundering, I'm getting down quick. It's 3:30, I'm 20 miles in, and I'm at 10,500 feet, and I am in a dangerous thunderstorm situation. I have 2 main objectives right now. One is to not get hit by lightning, which is kind of freaking me out. And 2 is if I do get caught in a rainstorm, I need to pitch my tent. And you can see that peak right there. The thunderstorms are on that side of the mountain. The problem is I've been walking towards that side. I've been waiting to get to this campsite right here, which is the only campsite within 4 or 5 miles that is off the ridge, that is not completely exposed. I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm popping my tent right now, real quick. I got the tent popped. I feel good about the location. The part that had me worried is, you know, we came for like, it was like 2 or 3 miles over this, across this, and the entire time I was like the tallest thing on the mountain, just waiting to get zapped by lightning. It's 7:30, and I survived the thunderstorm. It did not blow over me, and the sky cleared up, and this is just the best place I can think of to say goodbye to Yosemite. That's it right there, and that's where I'm going tomorrow. We're going over Sonora Pass. It looks like it's going to be a snow day.